with the steady motion of your own creation into more of the new earth, then you are rising your frequencies into states that are purely entered into states that are full of pure light. This light is never in a focus on thoughts, as to feel that is the case is an error in consciousness, while you have the ability to transcend all states of fear, by your will to see that you are the light. You see this with feeling, with a healing presence, never with focusing on hate, never in judgments, and you see this is how you greet more of who I am as your Commander Ashtar, of who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Federation of Light into completion. These messages are years in coming, combined with many books for ascension, many workshops, conferences, all to show you the serious dedication for our whole ground crew to stay focused on ascension. Never will you discover those who quit our light work, as these are the true workers for the light, as you see clearly how this is about ascending beyond all states of duality. It is not about waiting for our spaceship crew to land. Those that will never see us land are those unwilling to raise their vibrations, and as a result will keep materialistic goals as their main focuses, and then not see that this is not helping with ascension. Ascended states is where you are free from materialism, as this will shock those who felt that these transmissions were completing the work of all beings on this world. No, this is not about getting one, or a few souls to do the light work of this whole planet, as that is clearly not how this ascension process is resolved, to see that you are able to keep climbing into your divine sacred self. No fear will ever stop our creations, no amount of those souls who copy, and then alter this information will ever keep such information as true, as sure, who we are of the Galactic Federation of Light, of your angelic guardians often are regarded as being fools, as these are mainly for those unawakened to source. To say with ego, I don't understand, shows those who are trying to use the 3D mind to try and ascend, and this will never work, so until you stop it, you will keep being confused, while those of you not doing so are ascending purely. Those souls that keep descending are having many more days of suffering, of judgment, and are sinking into the plots of the cabal, which are planning even more military actions of martial law. Not only economists are aware of your global economic collapse, but those of you awakened enough see this clearly. Your politicians are aware of this, and are sharing with you many false hopes in some type of recovery. They are panicking, and clearly are aware of the chaos that is coming as a result of such a reality of collapses, while those of you that are being more focused on your ascension process are preparing now. Such preparation takes you into the now moment with a clear responsibility to see as our ground crew. You are leading the way with information about ascension, and you know from an inner knowing, this is not entering a trance, in which you are unaware of what you are saying. No, having special abilities as an extraterrestrial shows you that you have connections that are not human in nature, and while this only remains true for those of you from our galactic crew, you have a focus of ascension. There will be many who will use ego to test, as the mind says, to see if you are really an extraterrestrial, and this is all disrespectfulness, similar to you using the ego to test if a human is a human. Most humans will feel disrespected if you come up and ask with ego, are you a human? As from the intention that you make in being more upgraded into a cycle of completion, then you are never looking for approval from any soul, as in being multidimensional. Most humans will never see such a reality in this lifetime. You have a unique opportunity, as you are from advanced star nations, while those humans listening in are able to see that you have an ability to transcend death cycles forever. This is never about religious actions, but about an inner connection to who you are, and in knowing that your earth was created by our higher conscious life forms, of who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Federation of Light with our starships. We make many planets in this universe with technology, and to have this ability is to know even more that you are God, in the physical of creating more actions of ascension. Your formation of light is in instilling more magic, then as you are seeing how your crystal healing is helping you to expand into more states of abundance, while those of you that have simple stones are able to activate energy grids inside of them. You do this with extraterrestrial star language, while with touch magic, you are able to see how you are creating more energy fields that expand into a sense of pure unity. In unity consciousness, it is a parallel reality to the one you are living in now, as you see that it is a future existence, in your own allowance of such emerging life. It is about having a clear level of openness when it comes to being a master at your own focus of beingness. It is not about saying with ego, "I'll hold off until next year, to see this economic collapse you speak of, then prepare." It will be too late for such individuals who are not currently aware that collapses are similar to how buildings fall, and they fall quickly, with little room for moving out of the way, without preparations. With your spreading of awareness into more expansions of your light source, then you are encouraged to see that in realizing a balance in your life, it is not about finding one, as the ego often labels. You are here to see more that in your own restoration of your true self, then you will notice those that are not working as hard as you will often say with ego, "Just slow down, you have a bunch of time," and these are the same souls who just post quotes online, go to their jobs for money only, and come home and watch television until they fall asleep. Making no errors in consciousness about it. This is not about spending all of your time not being creative, and then being ordered around, not seeing your sovereignty, and feeling useless, powerless, as the ego labels it. You are powerful the more you are creating, the more you are seeing that you are at the forefront of every experience in your life, while you have the ability to embrace more of your mastery into a cosmic uniting of light. This light source expands forever, into an eternal victory that is already done, that is already accomplished, and those of you willing to complete your missions will join in on the celebrations into the heavenly realms. Such celebrations include a gathering of all of inner Earth Ogorthans, with those who are transported to our starships from our ground crew, to those in our star nations, to the humans that are raising their vibrations. It is about a reunion that is happening now, as sure, those that are stuck in duality are still unable to see how this process works, and will ask with ego, "So, when is it taking place? Can I take my friends and family with me too? I am scared it will happen when I am not ready, as this is all fear-based, separated natures. All of Earth are your family. And to see divisions is not to see the true reality of how this whole uniting process works, while those that are serious enough about rising their vibrations will see more of such of the new Earth, and experience a planet with no pollution. We stand in the future now, we are the angelic realms, we are the Galactic Federation of Light.